I can only speak for me. Um, uh, I've never really had conversations with my large brothers when it comes to the Illuminati. Our conversation or our intercourse, our conversation, it's only about masonry. What I can say to you is that I love the Lord. The G, you have the square and you have the compass. When you look at the signs and symbols, there's a square, there's a compass, and in the middle of there's a G, and that G stands for God. I love the Lord with all my heart. We open our Masonic Lodge on prayer, and we end on prayer. And so I know others have some different information that they've gathered. I have not gotten that. Maybe I haven't reached that high of a level yet when it comes to that, but we talk about Masonic things. And again, Masonry is an organization. Anything you want to know about Masonry, you can Google it, as a young brother said. So I've never really had a conversation with any of my other large brothers about the Illuminati.
Mythological character by the name of Hiram Abiff, who was, of course, hit over the head and robbed of his raiment. We read about that in the Bible of a man who fell down, and the Good Samaritan came upon this man, and the Levite came upon him, the priest came upon him and walked on by. But those are, we say, mythological and metaphoric, but they really represent the black man and the black woman.
That's right.
Who were brought from Africa and brought on a westerly course to America. So in Freemasonry, they get 33 degrees of the full circle of knowledge, but our full circle of knowledge is 360 degrees.
Right.
So again, that's our knowledge that they're studying in the lodge, but they do it in secrecy. But it's offered to us, again, because we are the children of the light. Okay? Now, as my sister, I think, asked the question about the indigo and the crystal babies. Their characteristics, and I would just ask you, of course, you could Google and learn about crystal children in terms of what they're born to do, their potential to do, once they can grow, as you heard me talking about, energy. Because we are a microcosm of the macrocosm in terms of the universe. This is why we have to know who we really are. We see the flesh, but this is what just holds us, what we're looking at. But we are electricity. We are spiritual beings. So you have to know who you are. And in understanding that, the indigo babies are the ones that were born, I'd say, coming out of the 50s into the 60s. Today we have the crystal babies. And crystal babies have lots of gifts in terms of what they're born to do. You see the movies sometimes of children that can read. Even in the womb, they can scan you, but you don't even realize it. They can pick up on your thoughts. They can pick up on your prayers. They can pick up on your energy. They can pick up on demonic forces. These are gifts that our children are born with. We see it in the movies, but we think it's just for the movie. But these are children who grow to their maximum development, and they're able to use these gifts. You read about it in the Bible about Jesus, who heard their planning at 12 years old. That he went away at 12 and didn't show up again until 30, but nobody ever asked, where did he go? Did he go to one of these, again, not the Masonic temple, but did he go to one of these Egyptian or Kemetic institutions as well in order to get higher learning? So our children are born with these great gifts. We just have to find out what gifts we have. All of us have gifts, but our children are born with these gifts. And time wouldn't allow me probably to get more into the indigo and the crystal babies tonight, but I promise you we'll come back on another day and go deeper into the indigo and, of course, the crystal babies.